Okay, guys, welcome back to Harris TV. And today we're going to talk about something very, very important today. And we're going to talk about um, how international travel has changed over the years. For most people who do not know, international travel is pretty much not the same as it used to be in the past. So when I started traveling, just say maybe 23 years ago, when you went to another country, the environment was different, the people were different, and they were very welcoming for the people who entered their country. And I've seen that change over the years. And it's really, really not the same. And how I can tell is because when I would go to a local restaurant and I would order some food, the people would be very welcoming, asking you, "Oh, which country are you from? How was your day? How are you enjoying the country? Did you go to this site? Did you go to that site?" And they would do this quite often. It was quite a common thing. And that was back in 2002. And from 2002, I slowly began to see things change for the worse. And I think I may have an idea of what it might be, but I'll get to that later. But back to what I was explaining to you. At that time, when I would go to countries throughout Asia, and you would be walking around as a foreign expat, people would stop you, ask you, um, "Do you know where you're going? Can I help you with anything? Um, is there anything I can do?" Um, and they would just be very, very kind. And they would just offer their kindness to make sure that you were welcome in their country, and that you were safe, and that everything was just going well. And they just wanted you to know that you were in a safe place within their country. And they wanted to make sure that you experienced um, their country to the fullest of its extent. And that was the kind of um, thing that I saw as an international traveler back in 2002, up until maybe, I would say, maybe 2005. And it was something that made international travel more of a international thing and more of a welcoming process to take part in. Just to have the people around you, knowing that you were being taken care of, and making sure that you didn't have any problems or qualms with the country. It made the international travel experience that much better. And fast forward to now, um, I've seen a slowly gradual change throughout my travels throughout Asia. And I think it may be due to social media and the fact that we have bad actors that are coming from different countries around the world that impose different negative behavior, actions, and attitudes, and they bring those things within themselves to the country that they are traveling in. And people have to understand, a lot of these countries, they are not really used to um, a lot of the rudeness that we have seen recently over these past years with travelers that are just starting to travel international. And and it's creating a negative tone, a negative vibe in the country, to the point where the locals really, when they see a lot of the expats that's coming to these countries these days, they really don't want to deal with them. They really don't want to be associated with them. And that's the thing that we have come to at this point now. is that travel wasn't the same type of travel that it was 20 something years ago, or it's when I started traveling. It is a totally different experience, and it's not um, it does not have a conducive environment where you have the locals that want to interact, with the local tourists or local expats, and they just, I understand it. A lot of them, they're just fed up, with the rudeness, the disrespectful customs, the culture, the attitude, and the bad behaviors that we're seeing on social media and of such sorts. And news travel fast. It travels very fast, and all of these different negative vibes that they never experienced before within these countries. They are seeing it in real time through social media. The passport bros, the passport sis, um, individuals coming to the country not expecting the local customs that are grounded and rooted deeply within the country. And all of that, it has accumulated over all these different years, over all these many years, and it has created something to the point where um, we are not, as expats and tourists, we are not longer really accepted as in the same way and in the same sense as we were back 20 something years ago. And so those people that know how to carry themselves, in a professional manner, those who know how to respect local customs, local cultures, within the customs, and being professional, at all times. And you have missed out on that. A lot of that is missing. A lot of that is gone. A lot of that is not really coming back. And um, that is something that that we have to deal with now. And so um, that is all I have to say for right now. Travel has totally changed. The vibes have changed. How the locals deal with the tourists, and the interaction, the relationship, that is gone now. Most of that is all missing. It has all, primarily for the most part, has dissipated, and it's not really the same. So I hope that maybe this can somehow turn around for at some point. But with a lot of the influx of the rudeness and the bad behavior, the disrespect, over these many years, and and with the passport bros, the passport sis, and all of these acronyms that have developed over um, all these years, it's going to be a problem. And the new travelers, you're not going to see the hospitality, the treatment that I saw when I came here 20 something years ago. All that is, for the most part, for the most part, it has all disappeared. And who we have to blame this for? I'll let you decide. Watch the news, watch YouTube, and you can decide for yourself. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to click and subscribe. Take care.